From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Alan Crone.
Okay, let's take a look. You may be up early this morning with rumbles of thunder and lightning and some storms across the area. It's coming down pretty good right now for most of Tulsa County. And about 30 minutes ago, we had some pretty stout storms that rolled right across southern Tulsa County. And we were telling you about the 40 and 50 mile per hour wind opportunities. That now is moving east, and we're behind it here in the metro. So we have rain from Ramona to Sperry to Tulsa, some lightning in this. And even though the stronger cores are located to the east, there's some pressure differences that are taking place that are allowing some winds on the top side of this system out of the southwest at around 25 to near 40 miles per hour. So you may be getting some pretty gusty winds around Manford and Kellyville and Sapulpa and even sporadically around the Tulsa area. And then to the south and east, this is where the stronger storm cores are located. And within this area, the potential for some 40 and maybe even 50 mile per hour wind gusts in spots. So these storms, I do want to mention pretty quickly, these are now just coming up from Adair to Veneta in the Craig County area. Those are going to get stronger, it looks like. So those will move pretty quickly into the Ottawa County area around Jay and Grove in the next 35 or 40 minutes. Heavy downpours, frequent cloudy ground lightning, some small hail. This is rain around Stillwater, a couple of lightning strikes, gusty winds, and then we have that leading edge basically of an outflow that's moving eastward. So I'm loosely tracking this, so it's moving to the east. When I say loosely, I've got some of this that's already over the shower and storm opportunities, but it's moving generally east now at about 35 to 40 miles per hour. It's Muskogee in the next 10 minutes, if not even sooner. The winds will pick up before the showers and storms start to arrive. Chakotah, Lake Eufaula vicinity, and then more to the east. Tahlequah, 520 to 530. Lake Tenkiller at about 520. And these will probably hold together, but they may not look exactly like this as they continue to move eastward. Now, Tess asked me a question a couple of minutes ago about the flooding concerns. We still have flood watches posted, but look where most of them are located, across the far northern areas in southern Kansas. That does not exempt us here in eastern Oklahoma from having heavy rainfall, and we're going to have some of it, but the higher opportunity for locally heavy rain is going to be in those areas. Technically, that does not include Tulsa County, but we're close to it, so that's why we have to watch pretty carefully. Now, this morning, the darker shade of green represents a higher probability, and then this kind of drops down, and then by this afternoon and tonight, as the boundary drops south, on both sides of the boundary, there will be another flare-up of scattered showers and storms. So another way to kind of look at this is the severe weather risk assessment today. Generally along and south of I-40 by midday into afternoon, some of these storms may end up being strong to severe. The primary threats would be wind and hail. The tornado threat is not exceptionally high. It's not zero either. So that's something we'll be monitoring as the day progresses. Now, a different way to look at the timeline. Shower storms this morning, they kind of dropped down a little bit at midday, flare back up this afternoon, and even after midnight, they may briefly flare up into pre-dawn Thursday, and then it'll slide out of the area. 78 at noon for Tulsa, and a high this afternoon near 80. Right now, we're at 79. South winds at 30 miles per hour. Temperatures near hometown. It's cooler because the boundary has already made its way into far northern Oklahoma. That's 66 in Coffeyville, 67 in Veneta, 76 in the Wilburton area. So here's the future view today. Again, we'll track another round of showers and storms developing through the afternoon. Check out these highs today. 74 Pawhuska, 75 Bartlesville, 72 Coffeyville, 80 Tulsa, 83 Muskogee, 86 Wilburton, and 85 in the McAllister area. So after today, even the metro gets into the cooler weather. Tomorrow, 74. I think most of Thursday is going to be fine after the pre-dawn hours. Friday is at 79, and then over the weekend, a late night, early morning storm opportunity. We start to warm up, and the gusty south winds kick back in.